Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Stewart's belief that he can overcome anything is showing through. He's bubbling over with confidence. Lewis is giving us one of those attitudes like, hey, it's just another day at the office. I know exactly what I'm about to do.
Introducing first, fighting out of the Bronx, Reggie Stewart. His adversary, fighting out of West Ham, Lennox Lewis.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Well, they're underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Reggie Stewart. Lewis is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Side to side.
Teddy, you just look at the physical stature of these two guys, and it's clear to see one fighter is much stronger than the other. But if you're the fighter who's not as strong, you still got to go out there and win the fight. How do you do it?
Well, first of all, you yell at your manager for making this fight. And then the second thing you do is you make sure that you have good shoes on, good track shoes, and you use them.
Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Halfway through this round, there's the combo to the body. Lennox lands the hook that time. He digs in with a left hand to the body. Little volume punching to the body there. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Lennox Lewis. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Basic boxing, and it works so well. Put your punches together. A good combo by Lewis. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. And we come to the end of round number one.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel ropes, move out. Don't look for just big punches, okay? Use it.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Stewart's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. There's the combo downstairs. How about that angle by Stewart? That was good stuff.
Yeah, that's how you break up pressure. Guys coming at you, you know, train's coming at you. You don't go back on the track because it's going to hit you. You go off the track on the side, exactly what he did. And that train went right past him.
Lewis is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Obviously, so many career highlights in the career of Lennox Lewis as we watch him in action here tonight. But one of the things he's most proud of is that he was able to face and beat all the heavyweights of his generation, including getting Mike Tyson at the end of Mike Tyson being Mike Tyson.
You know, you use the word proud, and I think that that's so important here. We look at the right hand of Lennox. We look at the size of Lennox, but the pride, that legacy you talked about, he brings that into the ring. That makes him strong.
The final minute of a round that feels like 30 minutes, not 3 minutes.
And this is the kind of fight where you just don't want to have a loser. They're both winners.
A sound combination by Lewis. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Stewart's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established his jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past him.
The combo lands upstairs. Round comes to an end, and that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Number 3 is underway. Landing 2 jabs by Stewart. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Lewis is putting forth a little boom, boom, boom. A 3-punch combination scoring. Lewis has got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. The combination punching now scoring well by Stewart. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Just like that. Just like that.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab. Stewart's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Gets rid of that body shot. Nice 2-punch combo by Stewart. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Lands the counter. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Reggie Stewart.
This guy, all right? Keep your range. Jab, jab, right. Okay? Keep your head.
Round number 4 underway. Lewis is just dominating in the punch stat categories. When you look at total punches thrown, he's got a big edge early on.
Yeah, not a lot of damage going on, but as you just said, one guy working, the other guy's not.
Stewart's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what to come back at him.
A 3-punch combination scores. Nice work by Stewart. How about a return to sender with the left hand? That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Lennox Lewis. Stewart showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. halfway through round number 4. Lennox Lewis's combination punching is working well here.
Come on, come on.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Lennox Lewis. Nice strike after catching one by Lennox Lewis. Lands a big hook. Good combination with a flush left hook to the body and then that right hand. Lewis is really doing a fine job here, Teddy. And I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head movement.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the Will o' the Wisp. There was a legend that he actually won a round without throwing a punch, just by making his opponent miss, just by ring generalship.
Stand here and watch you take those shots, you understand me? Now let's see some...
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man, completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Reggie Stewart.
Looking good.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Stewart. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Reggie Stewart. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Reggie Stewart. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Stewart. You see, he comes over the top with that right hand. A real solid shot. Well, if ever you wanted to explain to somebody the benefits of distance while fighting, this is a perfect example by what we're seeing out of him on the outside.
Well, you know, so many times I see tall guys, and what the heck's the sense of being tall if you don't know how to fight tall? He knows how.
Lewis has got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Lewis. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. End of that round, and what I take away from it is that he has a great grasp of what the judges look for. Good, clean, effective punching has him in control.
Well, that's what happens when you have a good amateur background where you're real calm. That's your office. You're able to see things. You don't see one way to hit a guy, not even 2. You see 4 or 5 ways to hit a guy with the same punch. And he's showing that right now.
Stay away from him. Keep throwing.
And we are underway for what is the second half of this fight. Who knows what we're in store for?
There you go.
Lewis is so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. Now, this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
Stewart's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Lewis is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. good solid 1-2 combo by Lewis. Lewis is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Stewart's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Lewis has done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Nice, crisp 1-2 combination by Lennox Lewis.
I don't want to see you slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range and jab right, okay? It's over. He's tired. He's got nothing left, okay? Now just go for the head.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage.
Hey, man, come on now. Keep your feet moving. Come on now.
Good smooth work by Lewis. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Stewart's showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Lewis. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Stewart's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Lennox Lewis. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Unable to connect by Stewart. He digs into the body again. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And this round comes to an end.
Don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Keep your distance, all right?
I wonder if there's an answer to change this, Teddy. Here we are in round number 8, and it has become a one-sided fight as he has strung round after round together.
You know, that's the right question, Joe, but you got to ask it to the right guy, not to the guy who's winning. He's going to keep doing it. Why would he change it? The opponent needs to be asked that question. Do you want to change this?
Lennox Lewis is starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Little setup punch, 1, 2, 2 jabs to the body. Nice work by Stewart. He was looking for an opportunity. He got it with that counterpunch.
Yeah, he stepped to the side. You know, a lot of times you talk about using your jab to set up a shot. He used his legs. Step to the side, got that opportunity.
.90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
Keep that head moving.
There's a straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Well played, straight right hand.
Hands up.
Lewis is coming up with the answers. Working his way on the outside and working well. He just, wow! Perfectly executed combination. Reggie Stewart's down. He's going to have to beat the count.
One.
hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
And the round comes to an end. Lewis is in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that three-fat defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
And a good three-punch combo by Lennox Lewis. Stewart's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye, on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. So he went down earlier, and yet he's still fighting with the same kind of style, the same kind of disposition he was fighting with before the knockdown. If I'm the opponent, maybe that's a sign to me that, hey, maybe I didn't hurt the guy that much.
Or maybe it's a sign that this son of a gun is just very predictable. He can't change. And maybe I'm going to have a party tonight because I'm going to keep catching with the same thing until he takes it away from me.
That's a good point. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Reggie Stewart. I can't believe they're going at it like this. Tooth and nail, punch for punch. If you told each of them they would perform like this, they probably thought they'd have a lopsided win. Instead, it's a dead even fight.
Instead, they're bringing out the best, the extraordinary in each one.
That was a miss by Stewart. That was really well done. Targeting the jab and then thundering home with the uppercut. Nice strike after catching one by Reggie Stewart. And now he's targeting upstairs. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Listen, I don't want to see you.
This is round number 10, scheduled for 10. A crushing two-punch combo by Lennox Lewis.
Stay on the outside. Keep moving.
Accuracy an issue there, didn't land that straight right hand. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Lewis is getting back to basics. A good solid jab. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Protecting his head well with his guard.
Side to side. Move your head.
Halfway through this 10th and final round. Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand.